What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name's Ryan and I'm Kyle. And you might notice, well, two things. You might notice that where the chameleons were, there's no longer ficus trees. Also, we're not live right now. I know we said we're gonna go live today. We're actually gonna go live tomorrow, Saturday at 3 p.m. But I mean, what is going on with your chameleons, man?
Unfortunately, I have to rehome them. They are no longer allowed to be here. So we got to pack them up and move them.
Oh no! And why?
Sad day.
Why is that? I mean, this didn't work out. What's going on?
No, it just wasn't working out. You know, it was just wasn't a good spot for them. So fortunately, got to move them to another location.
And where is that location at?
Oh, right next door.
Okay. So let's find the chameleons.
Let's find. We threw them all in here, so we could use their ficus trees in the new place. Everybody, come here now! Ah, look at that.
That's one of the males.
Yep. So let's first take him and see how he does.
So we thought the pool was gonna be a good idea. It was a little too big. Kyle likes to make really small enclosures for his animals. I mean,
yeah.
Oh wait, what is this?
This is the small enclosure that you were talking about.
Yeah, no, it's...
So this is definitely more individualized for the chameleons. There's a big area for the females to get away from the males, because even though the male likes hanging around with the females don't like it all that much. So, and also there's two males. So this guy is a subordinate male that was always running away from the dominant male. So I just wanted to give him an isolation area. So this area is for the two males. So we can put the dominant male over here that can oversee all the females, but still not harass them all the time. And then this guy can be over here. And then you see there's a visual barrier in between.
Yeah, because basically what you're noticing is when you had them by the pool, if they could see each other, they would just dart for each other, right?
Well, not this guy. This guy was always running away. As you can see, he is scared of his own shadow. He's always running from everything. So this is nice because I actually, as you guys know, we're always using ficus. And ficus is nice, but it has pretty narrow twigs. It's not as dense, whereas the arbicola is very dense and it has bigger stalks for them to grab onto. So I'm going to try this out as well and see what they prefer, and definitely we can pull them out if not, if they don't like the ficus at all. But if they do, then they have options. So then he's set up there. We'll put the dominant male here, and then the three females will be in here. But also I wanted to have an area, as you can see, there's a divider down here and runs up here that we can put a divider if we need to and separate a female. Or, I mean, they're probably gonna have babies. It seems like they are gravid, so just an area for babies there. But as you can see, we made it super high, so all these plants will easily get as tall as this screen enclosure. But it just gives them a lot of airflow, and it's actually a much cooler area too than even the screen lanai, because over there, the direct sunlight was on top of the ficus, so it was getting hot. Whereas here, there's giant oak trees above this, so this stays relatively shaded, and it's definitely a lot cooler. So Jackson's chameleons like it a lot cooler, and I actually was worrying about how hot it was going to get here in the summer over there. But what's nice about here is it's under these big trees, so it's nice and shaded.
You got some nice plants in here for them.
Yep, ficus, or not ficus. This is hibiscus. I can't believe I forgot that.
There you
so yeah,
go.
hibiscus. Just because it's more of like a tree, it'll definitely get a lot denser than the other two plants, the ficus and the arbicola. So there's three different plants here that they can kind of intermingle and see what they like and what they prefer. Cool. And again, these will get as tall as this enclosure.
Well, let's go grab the other ones.
Yeah. Oh, also have a sprinkler on the top here. So every day all I have to do is turn on the hose and this whole thing gets misted down. And also, like I said in a previous video, Jackson's chameleons get weird when they get hit by big droplets. What's nice about the screen is the water falls through it and it creates a mist. So it's super fine for the chameleon.
All right, so now you gotta go on the hunt for more chameleons.
Yes, sir. There's a female here. Look how green she is. And this is the one that I think is gravid. I mean, she is a freaking brick. I mean, look at her. She is so chubby. So honestly, guys, oh my God, look at that belly. She has to be gravid. She just has to be. So honestly, guys, I'll probably put a divider up this week and separate her, because she looks like she's about to
The
pop.
male's right here too.
Oh.
So there's a
Let's
male,
see
guys.
if I can get him don't know why they like these palm trees so much, because there's not much to them to grab onto. No, don't grab onto that. Come here, buddy.
This one's so light.
Oh, I love this one. I think these two are gonna make incredible babies. Come here. No, no.
I got her.
Stay. Got her?
Yeah. Oh. She's like, run away.
Okay. So now we got this male and the obviously gravid female that is absolutely beautiful. Come here, sweetheart. Easy with the babies. Be nice to him.
All right, let's take him over there.
All right, so now that we got the dominant male here, we'll bring him over to his new little spot. And look how like that lime green will really blend in with the arbicola. So the arbicola here is definitely a lot lighter than the ficus. The ficus is always dark. What's nice about this arbicola is there's light pieces, there's dark pieces, so it's just easier for them to blend in.
And what do you got going on with this enclosure? I see there's plywood on the back. What's the purpose for putting the wood around and not just having it screened?
Just so it deters them from climbing. So even if they climb on the ground, they're not going to climb up that area, just to kind of keep them in their spots per se. And then obviously that big one is a visual barrier, but again, it's just easier to keep plywood on the bottom, and also just to deter like raccoons or whatnot that may be able to see them and try to get to them. So I am definitely going to lose you in here, but they will absolutely love it. And again too, is if she does have babies, then, you know, and especially if they're female, then they can be in here too. So it's not like it's just 3. I mean, I just want to have a lot of room to expand. So now we got to go find 2 more females. Okay, so just as the rain has started, we got to find 2 more females. There's one giant one and then one little one, I believe. Let's see. It is crazy how well they blend in. Oh, here it is. They love going on the screen. So this is that big female. So you see she does not like this area, probably because of that male. So that's why it's definitely beneficial to separate the males even in this big area. So it'll be nice, a much nicer setup. Much nicer setup over there, that they can have their solitary areas away from that crazy male, because he literally just goes from female to female and just hangs out with them. So now we have 1 more female. Will you stay here with me? Don't be climbing on anything. 1 more. All right guys, we've been looking for like 15 minutes and cannot find that other female. So, and it's starting to rain, of course. So let's get this one back there and then we will continue our search. Well, so much for needing the sprinkler. It's starting to rain now, so, which is great because we just put these plants in. So let's put this girl on.
She looks big too.
Yeah, she does. Especially when they are really, they turn really black when the male comes around. So I think they are completely done with the male for now. So I think they are in fact gravid. Here's this one here. Ah, she is so fat.
And now how big is this enclosure? Because I mean, obviously you can't really see on camera. It's at least 10 feet tall, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's 10 feet tall. I think it's about 14 foot wide. Probably about 20 foot long, maybe, this way. And then you got this area too, which is probably, I don't know, 12 foot long by 10 foot wide. So it is really big areas. I mean, that's the thing with, especially with chameleons. I mean, they just completely disappear. Oh, there he is. Right there. But that's what's cool is these guys love to come up and bask. So you see this little spot right here, to get a lot of sun. But the vast majority of it is shaded, and that's perfect for chameleons. So that guy's hanging out over there, and this guy is probably on the run somewhere, as usual.
Yeah, he's hidden. Yep. He's probably liking that really thick bush there because he can just climb in. He probably feels super secure.
Yeah, it is. As you can see, look how open this one is, and look how dense this is. So it is a lot nicer.
And then for feeding, I mean, these guys have been, you've had them for what, a month now? Mm-hmm. And then they've been doing pretty good. Actually, there's a male up there.
Sick.
How'd your design go? So He's right there, guys. We'll figure that out.
Figure it out like this.
But I don't think you can get around the wood.
No, so I designed it so even if he climbs up the screen, he can't go in any other enclosure. He can't climb up to the top. And that's what I learned in the screened enclosure, the previous one, that once they get to a little cross brace that they can't go past it. So that's why I kind of built it that way. So he just needs to chill out and then he'll settle in. But this guy is, see, he's starting to turn black, so that means he's stressed. So what we're gonna do is put him back in that arbicola and hopefully he'll just hang out and settle down. So this guy just needs to go in here and calm the hell down.
And then for feeding these guys, I mean, they've been doing good, like I was trying to say before. You've been feeding them crickets and such, so out here, you're basically, it's probably even better than the pool area, so you can just dump them in here. They can't really get out too much, but they'll stay in, whereas the pool, I mean, they just disperse everywhere.
Yes, and I actually want to do a tray that I have here that I can put crickets in, that they can be in there for a long period of time, that the chameleons can come down, feed it from, and then go back. So whenever they're hungry, they can just come down and they know, okay, that little tray is going to have crickets in it, or waxworms, or what are the big ones? Those green ones.
Tomato hornworms?
Yeah, hornworms. So there's a bunch of different things that I'll feed them that they can come down and feed when they want, but they're not just roaming all over the place all the time. But yes, it is nice because even if you throw crickets in here, they're not just going to get out.
And if you guys have noticed, there's Julia sneaking around. She's back down, giving a helping hand moving these chameleons.
Find any more, Julia? No. Just making sure we didn't miss the last female chameleon, and she just went along for the ride in one of the ficus trees.
And look how well they camouflage in there, guys.
I think that arbicola is a super nice plant, and they get huge. I mean, there's giant ones over there, but they really do well in there. And again, they can come up if they want, but the vast majority of it is nice and shaded. And they're so different. Like this is just super vertical plants, and there's the ugly ficus.
So we've been looking for this chameleon out for like 30 minutes. Kyle, I don't think you're gonna find it, bro. This is a lost cause, and we should go.
It's gotta be.
We'll find it another day. Because you want to keep looking.
Yes, I do want to keep looking because it is right freaking here.
What?
Yep.
No.
All the way in the back.
And are you serious? How?
May bite me. She blends in so freaking well. Oh, here is a grumpy little girl. She's a tiny little thing. There's the black coming in.
Let's see what she'll do. Let her bite you.
I'm not gonna let her bite me, but I just want to see if it's actual, like, if they actually will kind of lunge at you, or is it just leave me alone? And I think it is leave me alone. All right.
Where are you gonna
Final
put her?
chameleon. Well, that one's there.
Yeah.
Where's the other one?
Right there.
Over there?
Yeah.
Why did I put them all over there?
I don't know.
This one will go here. I love how they're just like hanging on your finger and then blah!
Gone.
See ya!
And she disappeared. And
so
then
that one there, the morbidly obese, or in other words, gravid.
Pregnant, because they give live birth.
Yes.
Right there.
Gravid only means eggs?
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You lie.
We'll look it up after.
Oh, look at that girl.
There's the third one.
They are trucking. That's what's cool, is they're using this space. They're not just sitting the exact spot I put them at. They're checking it out. And unfortunately, some more than others, because we are back at it again with this male. And
where's this one at?
yeah, I don't want to step on him, because he probably saw that male up there, and he's like, I'm gonna go kick this one's butt. This guy, here he is. He's down here. Okay. Where's Nate?
He definitely hasn't noticed yet.
All right, dude, you gotta stop making this a habit, because I did a lot for you, okay? You are so freaking ungrateful.
And Kyle found the fire ants again, because he might have one or two in there.
Okay, let's try from the ground up. Maybe that'll work better. How's he getting to the screen? Oh, right here. This one.
Break it off.
Let's break it off. No more. So now, because that's what he's doing, he's just walking over there and hopping up. Okay, now hopefully he will stay.
He's still on the bottom.
Though
yeah, he might go in there.
Let's just go to this side. God, I hate you.
We'll put something.
Yeah, that's
oh,
better.
there you go.
That's better. That's better.
Perfect.
Okay. Hopefully he's good. This guy's happy down there.
And these 3 females are good in here.
Girls are here. And then we're going to be putting a divider here soon to making this be the isolation area for when they have their babies. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up another episode of Primitive Predators.
If you liked today's episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also, don't forget, we're going live tomorrow, which is Saturday at 3 p.m. And we've got a little bit of a surprise for you, right, Kyle?
I don't know, do we?
We have a little bit of a surprise. So you're gonna wanna tune in because there's a pretty good unveil going on tomorrow. Cool. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, but if not, we'll see you on the next episode. See you guys.